What is going on, you guys? And welcome back to another video. And honestly, I did not expect to make a video like this today. But ever since last night, what happened, I just feel like I should make a video like this and show you guys what happened. Even my friends Nosha and Miles Hempstead, one of my good friends who I was playing with last night, like we usually, almost every night we play. Yeah, they told me that I should make a video like this. And this is what I'm doing right now. But yes, anyways, folks. So I have recorded like 3 clips. But to begin with, how did this happen, first of all? So while me, Nosha and Miles Hempstead were playing some Fortnite together casually, like I said, usually almost every night as well. So not just K Arcade and Zachboy, who I usually play with almost every day as well. But yeah, we were just playing this game casually until a trio ruined our game. And do you know why? Because one of them had sus aim. And I am literally about to show you guys what happened in these clips. And I am going to expose them because I honestly don't think this should be tolerated in any game like this, like Battle Royale games. I suspect that those people who we were up against are using aimbot, like hacks or something. And I honestly don't know how they can just do it, even though the anti-cheat system is on Fortnite. But I still don't understand how they can bypass it. And it's not just me who's had the same problem. There are other people who've had it too. People like Cypher PK, Nick A30, etc. Well, you know, people like that, etc. So, yes, I am just about to show you guys one of the clips that I'm going to play to you. So this first clip will be my perspective first. So this video, what I'm going to show you here, we'll start off with my perspective. So this is what we're going to do. Well, let's have a look right now. Okay? But before we do, please don't harass anybody who you are seeing in this video. But anyways, let's play the video. Or clip, rather. Now, before you guys judge me to saying that I'm bad at the game or not, or what, I'll be honest with you, I'm not actually a sweat at Fortnite. All I'm just doing is playing the game casually. So you can tell this isn't even ranked. So this is me with the Peacemaker skin, the new Peacemaker skin. And look at this. Okay, so where my mouse cursor is, or over there, I can't remember whereabouts, there were people camping up on these hills. And after they killed us, we spectated them. We came 3rd place. One of them was using a hollow twister. So, hang on. Let's have a look what happened to Nosha. So this is half of his shield here. Okay, he's took some damage. If you look very carefully on the health, you'll see what I mean. Look at this. And even Miles as well. And then, when they were getting lasered at, they were like, what the hell is this guy's aim? And to them, they think that these people have sus aim. Because when you see people using sus aim, you would suspect that they were hacking. So I can pretty much suspect that these people in a trio were using aimbots. But I can't tell, like, whether it was like a whole trio. But what I know of is there was actually 2 people using sus aim. So I tried to hit one of them with the MK18. Look at that. See how much health I took. That's how much health I took. And I was like, what the actual fuck? And he was even shooting at me again. So I did build around. One guy rushes me. And then Nosha and Miles decide to run because they can't handle it. People with sus aim. So I tried to build. And look at that. Even I built a wall right there. And there is no way this guy here would have hit me from there. Because usually with people, like when I'm going into a game against opponents, I don't usually see people like this. Because normally my games, when I'm playing with KR Decade and that, are not really that much sweaty. Because we don't see much people using aimbot. The only time we saw an aimbot or a hacker was when we played ranked on Oasis. And that guy really had sus aim there. And we spectated him the whole game. And he won it. This isn't the first, this is not the first time of me seeing a hack in our game. This is probably the second time that I've seen a hacker. So yeah, the guy comes to rush me with the shockwave hammer. And then this is what he does. He stop and starts to take the L on me. And how I know is, yeah, like I said, he stop and starts. So you can definitely tell he's taken the L. Because you guys probably know that I've turned off confrontational or controversial emotes, whatever it is. Well, I just call it controversial emotes. You know, like, you censor in emotes and you don't want to see your enemies taking the L on you and stuff like that. So, yeah, I can definitely tell this guy was using a toxic emote. Saying, oh, I'm so much better than you. People like that is exactly what destroyed this game in the first place. So I suspect that this guy here, Fury 2, is the hacker. And these people ruined our game because of that. And that ruined our nights. Alright, let's just skip ahead a bit. So yeah, first thing, I get rebooted. But we're not up to that one yet. Now, this guy here who knocked me, he was not in the same squad. Okay? So then, Miles reses me and Nosha after we get knocked. And then this is what happens if you look very carefully. Let's just skip a bit. So we both get rezzed. And then after that, same people, okay? Now, it was not the same person who had knocked me, but it's actually his teammate. So you can see his name is Clapped for Free. Now, I did look on replay mode after our game, and I couldn't see from Clapped for Free's perspective after I got rebooted of him knocking me out the sky with sus aim. And the reason for that was, when I was looking at these people, even if they're far away, I try and spectate them, but it shows, like, out of region replay. Something to do on that line. So yeah, he knocks me out the sky after he reboots me. Let's just skip that now. Okay. So there's my mate Miles. Trying to heal up. Now look at that. Look at that. You see that? And then Nosha gets knocked by Fury 2. And then Miles tries to get away with a shockwave hammer, and that's what happens. And then next, this guy goes ahead and takes the L on us to saying, oh, like, he's so much better than us. Like, honestly, people like him who use aimbot are absolute garbage, if you ask me. See, these type of people who take the L on us is what destroyed the game in the first place. Because we all know, obviously, that Fortnite's player base and community is toxic. And these people are a prime example of it. So yeah, I couldn't really tell if this guy here, Catalino, whatever his name is, however you say his name, was using aimbot as well. But I do suspect that these two people right here were using aimbot. And even my friend Miles confirmed that these two were using aimbot. Well, I would say that last night I said to my friends, it is confirmed that these two people are using aimbot. So yeah, they won a game. Hang on. Or not yet, because there's actually 4 people. Yep, there you go. See that in slow motion? They just won a game. And then next, what we do is we went ahead and reported those people for using aimbot. So, yeah. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys Clapped for Free and Fury 2's perspective now in replay mode. Okay, so this is Fury 2's perspective now, and this is what it's like to start with. So he's literally firing from the hip with his hollow twister. Look at that. See that? Look at this. Look at the damage. You see that? I don't know who it was he hit, but that is sus aim. He wasn't even aiming down the sight to begin with. Well, in replay mode, it did seem like he was using a lag switch, but I think it just mostly like this. I think it's been like this when you spectate when you watch other players in replay mode. Hang on, let's just have a look. I know there is an option with these scoped ARs, you can use weapon canting. I think that's how you say it. So he was kind of slowing down, you can see. But it looked like in replay mode, he was not actually aiming down the sight at all. Or using ADS. There's me. Look at that. Very suspicious. Very suspicious aim. How can you do that? Now to the next person. Okay, sorry, not the next person. But even though I did try to spectate Clapped for Free, but I couldn't do it much for some odd reason. It just didn't show how many kills he had. Okay. So this is the last clip I'm showing you guys right now. So double pumps. Look at that. How? How can you do that? Surely that's nothing to do with skill level. You can suspect that this guy was using aimbots. And it's pretty fucking embarrassing. Honestly, it is so embarrassing that people like this have to use aimbot and cheat to try and win games. It's pretty sad if you ask me. So yes, after our game, all of us, well me, Nosha and Miles, reported the 2 people who are suspected of using hacks. We reported them, and hopefully Epic Games would take action on those 2 people. And as of recently, or right now, I did log into Fortnite today, and to see if Epic Games have taken action on those people. And guess what? They did absolutely nothing against these people. And they thought it was false reporting, because mostly people would false report you even if they really don't like you. But when you try and report a hacker for using aimbot, Epic Games does not do anything about it, like banning them, that's just because they don't care. They don't really care when you're reporting someone and they think you're false reporting them, but you're actually true reporting them. This is so hypocritical and ridiculous that these people using hacks and aimbot are not being punished for what they've done to try and harm the game or even ruin it for players. Hackers is exactly what ruins games. It's not fun to hack, if you ask me. Alright, I don't think there's anything else I can say in today's video. But this is what I will say to you guys before I end this video. If you see anyone or suspect people using sus aim with their aimbotting and you suspect them as hackers, the one thing that you should always do is report them. Because, like I said before, hacking should not be tolerated in any video game like this. This can get you into serious trouble, and you could get banned for I don't know how long. But what do you guys think of these people? Do you think Fury 2 and Clap for Free were using aimbot? Tell me in the comments. I would like to hear your thoughts. Shout out to Nosha and MJH, my good friends. But that's going to be it for today's video. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. A like is always appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Don't forget to turn on the notifications so you will not miss another video. And I will see you guys next time. Have a great day and night to you all. Peace out. Hashtag ban Fury 2 and Clap for Free.